Last time on Cobblemon and Create, we started work on a Create mod powered Pokémon Stadium, a place to showdown with our rival KC and new frenemies, Libby and Sihon TV. We also made our first Tera Shard farm, a place to farm up both flying Tera and steel Tera Shards. And in the end, we faced off against our rival in the depths of the mountain arena, and fell to Gmax Wildfire. Today we recover and keep our eyes on our ambitions. We did lose against KC, but that only means we're coming at KC with a vengeance. This is not my team necessarily, but I am getting some more Pokemon ready to go. Let's take a look quickly at what we're training. We're training Mighty the Shiny Mudkip. Swift Swim Mega Swampert seems like a major threat to this Charizard problem that we're having. Now, some of these Pokemon, don't get it confused, are not for the team, but I want to get them maxed out. I'm pretty sure that Hatterene, Amoonguss, and Palafin are all within reach, and Mousehold already was. We just have a better Mousehold now. Pretty solid, I would say. We have work to do. Clearly, I have been going hard and enjoying learning so much about these add-ons and learning so much about VGC, but there's more to learn, especially in this mixed sort of meta. I didn't expect to have to deal with Gigantamax Charizard, or a Pokemon that literally just KO'd everything unless I had a counter for it. And it makes me feel like the more defensive a team is potentially in terms of balance, at least like a balanced team, the more defensive it is, the better off we are in this meta, because we don't know if we're going to see like Gigantamax Blastoise next time or Gigantamax Venusaur. And these all present different challenges, which I'm not very familiar with, I gotta admit as well. That's its own challenge. But if we have a bulky balance team, then hopefully we can sort of shuffle around to deal with the major threats regardless of what they are. We have a lot of things to try and sort out, and of course we're going to try some hyper offensive setups and some gimmicky setups as well. But the next one that I really want to build is a rain team. We're going to be using Swift Swim Mega Swampert in the next battle against KC. And by the time, I'm doing this video, that means we're doing the battle, because I want to take him down, and I don't want him to know what's coming either. I didn't know Gigantamax Charizard, helping hand Torkoal in the sun, was going to be coming after me, and he's not going to know what's coming after him. Now, why am I talking to you while I cook all this chicken? You may be wondering. Remember how I got some Tera Shards before the last battle? Well, I want to expand our ability to use Tera Shards. I have been at the Tera Shard farm, and I want to take you guys with me because we are at 49 stellar Tera Shards. I have 141 steel, 300 flying. We're so set on flying Tera. If we ever want to change like a Sneasler to flying Tera or something, use acrobatics with the Unburden or whatever, we can do that. I've seen that tech, it's pretty nice. But really what I've been doing is just trying to get stellar Tera Shards there. And we're one away from being able to make a stellar Tera Pokemon. In this next battle, I want to be able to use stellar Tera. I don't know whether it's going to be optimal, but I do know that I want to try it. If you're not familiar with stellar Tera, what you need to know is it's a wholly offensive Tera type, making both of a Pokemon's stabs stronger for one attack. We're gonna have to go back to the Tera Shard farm and farm out that last Tera Shard. Also, what did you guys think of the arena? Come on, I did pretty good, right? It's not done. I think we run out of, the purple runs out at some point. If you hyped or liked or commented on my last video, thank you so much. I put a lot more into it than I normally do for these episodes, and I think I need to adopt some different strategies and break outside of the Let's Play for videos like that. Did you guys see that Mumbo video? There was a Matt Pat Game Theory one too. The Let's Play is a challenge, and I appreciate you guys' support. We definitely need a range setter. I might have to farm up Wingull. Luckily, the Tera Shard farm is also a Wingull farm. It would be cool to have Politoed. We could breed one. I have a shiny Poliwag. Politoed would be interesting because it does have better ground coverage and stuff, but we already have Swampert. I think I want Pelipper, which is going to give us some better type coverage also because, obviously, Pelipper floats above the earthquake that Mega Swampert can send out. So we are going to be using that synergy for sure. The rest of the team, we got to figure out, and we will figure that out as we go today. And I think I'm going to try and upgrade the arena every single episode from here out as well during phase 2. I think I'd like to have it kitted out to work with terrain and weather effects. And we definitely need to improve some of the mechanisms because lighting especially is the thing that I'm most concerned about right now and I want to fix. We're just going to try and make it better every time we battle in there, but we're going to focus on building our next team and raising our level cap to what I believe is going to be 42, but I don't remember actually. The next one takes us to level 37, and I should honestly find that like ASAP. Dark Forest. Oh, we can do that right here. But before we do that, we're going to go get that Wingull because I want to be able to use the rain team during our trainer battles. Duh. Let's go do it. Before I got very far, I realized chaining Wingull was a horrible idea. I have an active chain, and it turns out I have a single Wingull. I can't catch Pokemon right now. Casey talked me into starting a Ditto chain, and there have been some technological advances in Ditto hunting. The Obsidian Refuge, my supporter server, has really innovated as far as I'm concerned, and we have taken, I think, Ditto farms to their endpoint. And I'm going to take them a little bit further today with the Create mod. Right now, I need to preserve my streak for catching, so we're gonna use this Wingull. This is the only Wingull I have, in fact. And we're gonna breed this Wingull up. Are you in a jet ball too? That's kind of cool. Nice. Luckily, I already cleared the egg count, so let's do this thing. Let's breed. While Wingull began breeding, I started feeding Mighty some TMs to help him in the coming storm. Most notably, I taught him Avalanche and Protect. Turns out he has a great moveset and doesn't really need that many TMs. But while I was doing this, I realized there was another Pokemon that if I could get it, we might have our ringer on our hands to help us deal with Gmax Charizard. Anything else? Dig, Body Slam, Waterfall, Rock Slide would be really good. I don't know if I have Rock Slide though. Wait. I know a Pokemon we need. I've actually been thinking about this, of maybe adding him to the team now even, and we're gonna get him started because Charizard has a 4x rock weakness. So we could actually go with an Aerodactyl. Something to remember about Charizard, and one of the things that holds him back is that he has a 4x weakness to rock. If we can have a powerful attacking rock type with Stab, Rock Slide, and be faster than him, well, that would just be fantastic. Go, Moss! Now pay attention to what happens here as I spam click as quickly as I possibly can. Click pretty quick, come on. Come on, come on. Boom! Oh, I was clicking too quick. I've never seen this bug. I can't believe I just did that. I was clicking as fast as I possibly could, and I duplicated the old amber fossil. Is that... That's definitely what just happened. I'll look back at my footage, but that's crazy. I'm not gonna do anything about it. Thank you, Cobblemon. Thank you, Neoforge. I'm gonna blame Neoforge for this. Now, I'm pretty sure that Aerodactyl learns Rock Slide, which is why I thought of him. So hopefully that is the case. Aerodactyl learns Rock Slide at level 20. That's doable. We can breed him. We can get a perfect Aerodactyl. A perfect shiny Aerodactyl, maybe? Perfect shiny Mega Aerodactyl? That would be kind of cool. Oh, look, he's just little cells in there right now. He'll grow, you little duplicated monster. You were a monster, now you're even more of a monster. I can't believe that happened. I'll see you when Wingull's done. Wingull would be an easy breed for us because I'm not really interested in green Pelipper. We don't need a shiny, we just need a really good one with low attack. But Aerodactyl, I mean, he's kind of a purple shiny. It's kind of close, so we're gonna have to get that. And our first Aerodactyl egg comes in. Also, apparently Mudkip learns Rock Slide at level like 21. The reason for thinking of Aerodactyl, not important, but Aerodactyl could be important. And a short while later, Wingull was done. It was not my fastest breeding session, but you can see 31, 1, 16, and 7 are all Wingull eggs. 65 or so eggs, and then a couple in my inventory, and it has happened. We have our Wingull. We'll need to change his ability, but we're good. I'm gonna continue the Aerodactyl ones, but I'm not going to AFK it because we have other stuff to do, and I just needed Wingull to be with us. You're all done. Good job. Everybody out. And yet, as my perfect Wingull hatched, I was in for a surprise. Did it hatch? Oh my god, it's a fire Tera? Okay, I knew I wanted a water Tera today anyway, but now I actually need a water Tera. We need a water Tera farm. We're gonna take this fire Tera Wingull, which I guess, I don't think that's good. I don't know what we would want actually for a Wingull Tera, but fire probably isn't it? Well, I don't know if you'd want ground either, but you'd want something that resists electric maybe. But anyway, I do want to make a water Tera farm because obviously water Tera would be extremely helpful in helping us to live against Charizard. I am gonna be hunting that down, and now we have double reason to do that. Now, in order to use my team in training, I'd need Wingull to be able to set the rain. So I tried to change his ability. You better not fail me, this better work. Wait, what? Hold on. Is this because it's Pelipper and not Wingull that has the actual drizzle? Oh my god, I just wasted that. Oh god. This is why you use Google. All right, well, whatever. We'll be ready when we're ready. You can go back in here, you jerk. Let's go get our 50th Stellar Tera Shard. Who am I gonna give that to? I have no idea. I haven't even thought about that. I'm gonna be real. Back at the Flying and Steel Tera Shard farm we had made in the last episode, I passed the shiny Clink that I had managed to spawn while KO chaining them to, of course, increase steel spawns and therefore Steel Tera Shard drops. I'll catch you one day. I wonder if NPCs spawn up here, because then we could actually battle and level. If we get one, I'll bring it back. Oh, God. Ooh. We did get one. Okay, problem. I think they are gonna die. I heroically saved Camper Chris's life from the Shardinator 6000, and then immediately realized we were in a high-stakes battle territory. We'd have to win the battle before the machine came back to get him. Let's start with the Drizzler. Okay, this is perfect. Sucker Punch. Go next. Nope. See you, buddy. Yeah, there's flaws in this plan, let's be honest. This might not work well up here training, you know? I don't know. We'll do our best. Oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen when they get pushed off the edge here. Oh god. Who's dying? Okay, we got Ponyta down. That's good. Do you have more Pokemon? Because if you don't, that'd be better for us. Uh-oh. One of my Pokemon has managed to stay. Good job, Bubbles. Aqua Jet and Aqua Jet. I think we should be fine, right? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. We win. Maybe training up here wasn't the best idea, but needing to have the best idea is something I continue to work on not letting slow me down. Well, now that Bubbles has finally, like, really won a battle, it's time to evolve into Brion. Let's go, friend. Oh, I meant to... Oh, dang it. It's not gonna work. No replay. Oh, well. Yes, I kept battling in these conditions, but the footage was wildly chaotic, so we're skipping over most of it. You made it. Good idea or not, we did manage to accomplish some levels, some new moves, and even some more evolutions. And the Drizzler is level 18. Mighty's ready to evolve. Oh god, all my Pokemon just fainted to the thing. Is Drizzler ready to evolve? No. But let's evolve Mighty. Get out here. Marshtomp. Go. You're so goofy. I love you, but you're so goofy. Oh, uh-oh. You're fine. You're okay. You're okay. Wait, we got it. I don't know when we got it, but we got it. We have 50 Stellar Tera Shards. Now you get out here, evolve, you stinky fire Tera who ate up all of my ability stuff. Well, we're gonna fix you up. Not right now, but soon. Rain Dish. Gosh dang it. Eat. Wait, I can't change it? Do I need an ability patch? Oh my god. There's no escaping. I wasted a piece of netherite, and now I have to waste another one. It's actually really sad. Please. Please work. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Drizzle. Finally, we have the rain. After completing my side quest for Stellar Tera Shards, we need to check in on Aerodactyl. Unlike Pelipper, this one was not a simple breeding session and took me quite some time, but I felt we'd need him to complete this team. This is the most unlucky I've gotten for any Pokemon because we have bred so many shinies and none of them are good. I got lucky with Beldum, I got lucky with Ghastly, I got lucky with Mankey and Palafin, but this guy has been an absolute nightmare. I've gotten like good ones for sure. They all have like 0 HP or not max speed. Okay, this one's actually pretty good, but I'm not taking something that's like pretty good. Come on, we're getting a perfect one if we're using it. We'll return to the Aerodactyl project later. If we're doing this, if we're taking KC on very soon again in the arena, then we need some Tera Shards. I really want to have access to grass and to water Tera Shards. I have an idea about grass that we might be able to pull off at a farm that I am currently starting work on. 432 magma blocks. That is not enough. I'm gonna go collect some more magma blocks and then we're going to see if we can make this work. I'm thinking that I can convert the Woodland Mansion farm into a Tera Shard farm while it's also a Ditto farm. I think it's possible. We'll meet up there. That's right, we're farming Ditto again, but this time we're doing it with science. There are 2 players on the server that have made successful Ditto farms out of mansions. What these require are sky platforms and the ability to despawn the Pokemon that are currently on the platform. Now on the Obsidian Refuge, we have access to elevator blocks, whereas in Create X Cobblemon we don't. We'll have to come up with a new solution for resetting the spawns, but making a platform, I did that. even with science on my side, I did run into some issues. I misinterpreted the fact that, well, mansion Pokemon need to spawn on birch planks, and while they do spawn on these planks that are covered in carpet, we probably want more birch than this, and eventually I added that too. Another way to optimize this farm is to give it walls. You want to make sure that no sunlight is getting into your Ditto platform, because in those spaces more Pokemon can spawn, which dilutes your Ditto spawns. Look at this cute little shiny Jupiter that spawned while I was building. This is on the roof. Oh, did I mention that you need a roof in order for walls to matter? Well, you need a roof too. With the farm in place, we can get Dittos to spawn, but there are a couple new challenges to deal with on Cobblemon and Create. Like I said, we don't have elevators, so we will have to find a new way of dealing with all of the different Pokemon spawns. And if we want Tera Shards out of them, despawning them won't do the trick. We need them to white out. And there's one more difference between the Obsidian Refuge and Cobblemon and Create, and that is we get Mega Showdown spawns. Ooh, we could get poison from you. Oh, maybe we could get electric from you. That would actually be way better. Dang it. Yeah, that was an appropriate lightning burst right there. Obviously, if I just run around, I will get a ton of shards just from being in here. Before you come at me about how this is like inhumane or whatever, it's literally how you get Tera Shards, okay? I didn't invent this process. I'm just trying to make the most of it. Sorry, dude. I love you. I love you. I really do. I really do. Oh, God. If you drop Fairy, that would be nice. But if you drop Psychic, then you're pretty much useless. Ooh, that's Fairy. Is it not? Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some dark stuff here. Here's the thing that I'm hoping though, and this is what we need to confirm. This place, while it could be good as like a Tera Shard farm, it's mostly useful to me if it is a grass Tera farm. Because what I'm thinking is we could put the magma blocks up here, and we could farm grass Tera from Cherubi, which I now see that it is a solo grass type, so I'm rather confident this is gonna work. It just needs to be built. Please, just prove it. Drop one. Whatever. I will grant that this is likely a bug. These are bottom slabs. They shouldn't be spawnable at all, to be fair. But since they are, I'm guessing that magma blocks also will be, at least to the Pokemon that are spawning through Mega Showdown. And well, since Mega Showdown is the purveyor of Tera Shards, I feel no pain in being the one to abuse that. Now, is it a bug? Probably. But is it something I'm going to do anything about? No. Also, yes, there is a Ditto. It's our first Ditto here, but please, come on. Dang it. But that's my plan. We're going to add magma blocks to the roof, and then I can actually just run around. I think the range on our magnet upgrade is enough that we should be able to just run underneath them and pick them up. That could use some confirmation, but that's actually really easy too. So for the water Tera Shards, we're gonna have to do something different, but I'm going to take care of at least one grass Tera here because I'm only 11 away. And I think I'll cover the water Tera more in detail because this is going to be, you know, yeah, I already covered it. You guys get the sense of what's going on here. At least you get the sense of my original plan to go around and slice things up. But in time, more could be done. I am skipping over some time spent in the farm, leveling up, farming Tera Shards manually, putting all the magma blocks in. By that time, I had already gotten 50 grass Tera Shards, and I was making headway on Psychic, Fairy, Dark, Normal, even Fire. But this place was meant to do two things: get me Tera Shards and get me Dittos, so that we could eventually get shiny Masuda Dittos that I forced other people to trade me and extort them for. And since there's more people on the server now, there's even more people to extort. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here. My first move, therefore, was to get as many Ditto spawns as possible, which meant I didn't really care about the Tera Shards as much. I just wanted to be able to reset spawns. Let's take a look at my first iteration of a create solution to this problem. We're getting levels pretty quickly off of these trainers, which is awesome. I actually was very concerned they were going to be spawning on the magma and just being removed. But we have a choice about how we want to reset spawns. In the long run, I think what I want to do is KO them so that we get the Tera Shards. But in the short term, get off my seat. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to make a really long lever arm that we can ride into the sunset so that all the spawns reset. And while working on that, I managed to hit a very important milestone in our Ditto farming journey. We have broken the 30 Ditto mark. And I've got a few on seats as well. We need to figure out some infrastructure for dropping the Ditto down and moving them into unloaded chunks, ideally as well. That's might be a tall order, but we're gonna figure something out. But anyway, as you can see, we are now into the stage where we're going to start KOing Ditto, because it's not enough just to have a Ditto or even a Masuda Ditto, but a shiny Masuda Ditto. Now that's worth having. That's something I'm willing to grind for, and so I am. Inside of a mansion, which I'm not sure if I've talked about this, Ditto is just uncommon instead of ultra rare. With the bucket chance applied, it is a 1.7% chance spawn, which is still not great, but it's much better than it was. And I have installed the first version of a spawn resetter here. Let's just do this. We are sitting on that seat still a little bit. It's gonna snap us down in a moment. You'll see it. Bing. And look at that. The spawns are reset. How wonderful. And we even got a Ditto. This doesn't happen very often, but we love that. And a 1-speed one is actually... I'm gonna pop that one on a seat probably. The ones that I put on seats are for me. I'm going to have someone catch them and trade them for me so that I can have all the best Dittos. If anybody's wondering, it's happening. That's how it's gonna go, and I am going to extort everyone. I have been leveling a little bit, but I'm trying not to level as much as possible because I want to do that in sort of more of a long play format for sure. I would stream it, but I'm still not caught up. Now, if you're looking to extort somebody on your server, it's nice to have a Pokemon you can trade or sell, but having Tera Shards might be even better. They're always gonna need those. So maybe this whole spawn resetting thing, maybe it just... I'm sorry, but I just love a good heel turn, so we're gonna keep using that clip. We'll return to the Ditto farm shortly, but let's check in with Aerodactyl progress. Within the Obsidian Hatchery, I think this was the toughest grind. I guess tough isn't the right word, just unlucky. We did a ton of eggs here, closing in on 6,000 eggs for Aerodactyl, and these are all either shiny or perfect, but never at the same time. I just wasn't getting the stats that I needed. But this morning, I finally did. This was the first one. We got a 14 special attack, 31 everything else. I'm not kidding though. I got so many shinies that were just bad. I haven't really reviewed my breeding pairs. Maybe I really did just make bad ones, but I think I just was getting unlucky over and over, or at least not getting lucky. Maybe I've been pampered. Maybe I've just gotten really lucky with everything else. I don't know. I did get the 14 special attack one. This would have been perfect, but I also got this one. Not that there's any reason to reduce the special attack to 0 as far as I know, but I think we'll use this one. So we are going to have access to Aerodactyl in this upcoming battle. Now, I spent a lot of time talking to the camera about team building and about my strategy facing this Sun team. We're gonna talk about that next episode because it turned out I just had too much footage for one episode and we're splitting this one down the middle. In this episode, we do all of our preparations outside of team building and battling, and next episode, we'll figure out our team, how it's gonna work, and we're gonna take down KC, hopefully. We have a mode that hopefully just beats Charizard and Torkoal. That's literally my hope, but we'll see how it goes. There's so much to it. I've thought about it so much. The weather wars are gonna be awesome. We just need to be able to deal with Sneasler, and we need to be able to deal with that Gigantamax Charizard, and potentially anything new that KC slaps on there. We did talk, and we're gonna add like at least one Pokemon between rounds, so yeah, you never know what he's gonna bring. I'm gonna hatch this Aerodactyl, and then I think we can level. We can talk about my team, and I'm very excited for that. With Aerodactyl ready to be hatched and trained, let's return to the Ditto farm to make it enough. First, we'd need mechanical bearings and power in 2 corners of the Ditto farm. Then we'd need to glue the entire floor together into 2 different pieces. And for the last step, a trigger and a seat. Here it is. Goodbye, everyone. Come on. No way. See ya. Yeah, so if we do this fast, it's gonna be insanely good. This is so stupid. Yes. I still need some sort of storage system to collect the Tera Shards down below, but I had one more bad idea. We need to set up a timer on this thing. Maybe like 20 seconds. Every 20 seconds it cycles. Maybe. Bye. Let's go down and see if there's any Tera Shards. Oh, you know what? I think they're despawning before they hit the ground. Maybe. Oh, well, there's a normal Tera Shard over here. Maybe not. I'm not gonna try and worry about the bottom yet, but what I am gonna do is set up a timer so that basically every 20 seconds it goes off and I can just run around and do whatever I want. Maybe I'll make it like 30 seconds. I did try this timer idea, but it was bad for a whole host of reasons. One, it meant that I had to be on the seat every 30 seconds, so I couldn't really go out and train or anything. And 2, well, let's just show Exhibit B. Good, Ditto! Uh-oh. Get in battle. No! No, Ditto! Okay, there's a flaw in the system. Oh, I'm too good at my job. I can't believe that happened. So we probably want to make it manual for now, huh? Okay, I did move it to the center, so I can stand on this block, and I can just trigger it whenever I want. Now, I could set it up to auto go, but that would definitely be more of a Tera farm. Some of them are getting stuck on carpets every once in a while, if they're like above a carpet, but otherwise works perfect. Okay, that's it. See you later. But that wasn't it, because as you may assume, I kept going. I leveled my pink Aerodactyl purely against this blob of HP fodder. I took high quality Dittos for a rejuvenating ride in the rain to keep them from stopping further spawning. And I slowly built up a repository of these Ditto, the kind of Ditto that my server mates wouldn't mind being extorted for. And I KO'd a lot more Ditto. Gang, I've just been going. It's been like 2 days in real life that I've had this up, okay, on my computer. 2 full days while editing, mind you, and doing voiceovers and stuff, and just being like, oh look, a Ditto. Now, is this a mindful activity? Absolutely not. Do I recommend it? It's kind of awesome, but it's probably not great for your brain. Regardless, here we are. I threw out Mighty by accident, and I was like, oh, he might level, so I figured I'd bring you guys back and see if I can't just, like, yap through a bit of this. I've done a ton of replaying. I've done a ton of, like, actually recording me against the Dittos, at least. I can't record it all. It would be a waste of time, one, but it would also be just insane. But what I can do is give you a sense of what it feels like to do this, and I think that's what I want to do. If I Tera water... No, we just Earthquake. He protected. I thought that was me, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you're not choice banded anymore. Did I give that somebody? No, I guess not. You did it! We are at 161 Ditto, as you can now see. And Mighty is, you know what? We'll get him some XP. I have been exclusively using Aerodactyl because I do want to level with you guys. I don't really want to do that when you guys aren't here. I'm sure at this point in the video, I've already shown the fact that we have this insane technology that resets the spawn cap, so to speak. That's what it does. Yep, it's working really well. Oh, you know what else we could do while we're back? We should bring these Dittos over to the Ditto holding area. It is a necessary thing that we have because I don't want to catch all the best Dittos. That's the thing. I want to get them traded to me. Ooh, I have a like really weird keybind for fast click mode right now, and I need to move it around. Let's take these Dittos over to the Ditto holding area. You can see them right there. Plenty of them. Also, the 3 shinies that we got pretty early on, and then no... Well, that's not true. There was a Cherim who died on top of the roof. If I didn't show that yet, now's the time. Now, you guys, how good are you? We have a 5 IV, only missing special attack. Insane. And a 5 IV, only missing attack. Yeah, these two go in this pile. So this pile of Dittos are the premium Dittos. If anybody wants those Dittos or the eventual shiny Dittos that we're going to be getting here, well, they're going to have to pay up because this is hard work. It's not that bad, but it's a lot of time. A lot of time. And like I said, maybe some brain damage or, you know, mindfulness damage. Probably not permanent, but I might need a retreat or something, you know? But the benefits are pretty nice. I was keeping up with Fire Tera shards almost with Fairy Tera. That has pretty much completely stopped since I stopped taking out Litwicks personally. Fire Tera, if you want it here, is not easy to get. There are 2 more Tera types that I consider to be core that we really need to get a bunch of. One, Fire Tera. Fire Tera definitely helps us for this next battle as we deal with this Gmax Charizard. And the other one that I'm thinking of, the Water Tera, well, that also is kind of core for beating Gmax Charizard. It's not really that big a deal to make the Fire one. I think the Fire one is going to be very easy. Technically, if I got onto the nether roof, actually, it would be insanely easy, I bet. But I don't know, maybe we want to do something a little cooler than that. But then the other one is water Tera. I have a kind of stupid idea about that. And it's also based on a farm made from my supporter server. The Obsidian Refuge goes pretty hard, and I'm currently restructuring it. The second season of the Obsidian Refuge is going to be one of the best experiences in Cobblemon. I believe that. I do. I've put a lot of thought into it. I think I might try to make a water Tera farm that doubles as... I'm not going to say it, just in case I don't do it. Ooh, that's a stellar Tera shard. That we always look for. It's the only thing that I like actually am hunting right now. I try to respect fire Tera. If there's a fire Tera, I'll go get it. But most things I don't get unless they are, unless they're stellar. And apparently it was on the roof, so I didn't have to go down here, but we'll take this. We'll do a clean sweep. You get the sense of what it's like to do a clean sweep of the area. Yep, but if I fly against the roof, you know what? We'll even take a look at this stellar Tera shard. Look at it in the rain on the magma. It's beautiful. Don't despawn, please. 89, we got it. As you can see, this whole time we have not gotten another Ditto. And that's how it goes. Sometimes you get 2 at once. Sometimes you get like 2 and then 1. And sometimes you wait 15 minutes. Sometimes you wait longer. And that's why you can't film this whole thing. You could stream it all, but because I've been so far ahead, like when I'm recording this, the arena video isn't even out. The reason why I do that is usually so I can like balance different inputs. I'm a little behind, so I'm editing more than I'm doing in game, but I do try to balance so that I have stuff in front of me, not just whatever is ready to edit. I do want to kind of change that. I really do, because then it can change your guys's input to make it more impactful, and it can also make it so that I can stream again. I really don't like just revealing everything. I'm not gonna just keep talking until another Ditto spawns, because we have no idea when that's gonna be. We'll just go level against trainers soon. It's been like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes since our last recording together. First of all, I was getting mad because I'm getting so much luckier than I was when I was recording. But this guy is special. That's why we're back. He's not the guy. The guy will be shiny, but this guy, look at him. Look at him. He's pretty special. He's pretty cool. Obsidian Recruits, if you're still here at the end of the video, please consider leaving a like and a comment to help the series reach more people if you're enjoying or you want to see more of it. It seems YouTube is a little less excited about this playthrough as we get deeper into it, or maybe I'm just making worse videos. In real life, I moved between the last episode coming out and this one, so if the mic sounds a little weird, that's why. I'm recording in a new room and it's got a lot more echo at the moment. I'm gonna be exceptionally busy for the next few weeks on big projects, but I am also extraordinarily excited about the content I aim to put out during that time. I hope you are too. Thank you to my members, and tune in next time when the rain meets the sun in the Create Arena, when Gigantamax Charizard meets Mega Swampert. Who will win?